Why the prophet said, paradise lies at the mother's feet. There is no love greater than a mother's love for her child. Your happiness is all that matters.
Still falling for you.
We all need other people. There's no weakness in that.
Now the party starts.
Just like that. I used to think that I was scared of being with the wrong person, but now I realize that I'm scared of being with the right person.
Hi, Jeffrey. You've got Shehzad Kaz smiling over you.
Absolutely. Yes, I do, Shek. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Get this. We spoke over 20 years ago for Four Feathers. I did that junket.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you.
I'm sorry it took 2 decades to get back in front of you, but it was worth the wait. Thank you.
Thanks. It was my fault. I didn't make that many moves in between. Just 3.
It's okay. Well, what's love got to do with it? You know, the subject matter, arranged marriage, or as they say in the movie, assisted marriage, it's called now, it still happens today. That's just a concept that Western culture doesn't realize, do they?
Yeah, it still happens today, but it's not such, it's not, you know what? It's something that those people, those Asians, those Muslim Pakistanis, or those Indians, they do it. Actually, it's a pretty much international phenomenon. You know, after seeing the film, the number of people that came up to me and said, you know, my grandma's just like that. Or I have a friend who's like a doctor in New York who's Jewish and said, do you know, Shekhar, the amount of pressure my mother put on me, you know, who to get married to? And I thought I actually had to run away from home because of that. So it's just prevalent. We call it arranged marriages because what is different between Eastern cultures and Western cultures, we've still hung on to family. We still put a lot of our emotional depth and emotional needs into a family, and we are very strong knit families. And therefore, marriages once upon a time were between 2 families, not between the boy and the girl. Now it's different because the boy and girl will happily take a little flight to London or New York and start up their own lives. So it's just a hang, but you know, it's not arranged anymore, it's assisted. And that idea of arranging a brother, let's forget arranged marriages, arranging a marriage. If the moment you look at arranging a marriage, then you're suddenly into every culture there is.
And one of my favorite characters in the film, of course, is Mo the matchmaker, weekend marriage workshop. So I just, if that's how you start a marriage in that culture, I think it's off to a good start because he was hysterical.
He was terrific. He was outstanding. I didn't even, actually, I mean, because that's one actor, Asim Chaudhry, that I did not know, except somebody said, I said, who's Asim Chaudhry? I don't know, because originally Mo the Matchmaker was written as a woman. And we said, okay, then I said, no, he's the guy in the BA ads. And I said, gotta have him, gotta have him. Then both Jemima and I said, okay. So we had a tough time convincing the studio saying, Mo the Matchmaker is going to be a man.
And I love a little Bollywood in the film too. The music and the dancing, especially at the wedding party, the colors, the costumes, and even Emma Thompson does some moves in that. So tell me about staging that wedding dance. It was phenomenal.
Well, I just loved it. I mean, if it had to be up to me, every film would be a musical. Every shot would be, my camera often moves to the sphere of some hidden music in my head, you know, because music and dancing is the fundamentals of life. In a way, the way we walk, the way we are, the way we dance is, I mean, even in Four Feathers, if you remember, there was a dance.
It was.
Formal. There was a dance. Even in Elizabeth, there were 2 dances. So it's just like, I love the idea of dance and music. I just love it. You know?
Yeah, well, you say your camera follows like in a dance, but how about a camera following a ping pong scene? How can you have your actors doing dialogue while trying to concentrate on playing ping pong? That was the first, wasn't it?
Yeah, but isn't it funny that how I got to that scene is because it was COVID and we were not allowed to rehearse. And so we had to rehearse on Zoom. And Lily and Shehzad were doing somewhere. So what have you guys been doing? They said, we've been playing table tennis, ping pong. I said, who's better? And she said, no, I am. So what I did was I got a table tennis table into the rehearsal room. And when they came to the rehearsal room, they just played ping pong. And we just saw that they were very good. And I said, oh, we got to do this. And so that's how that ping pong and that table tennis scene emerged. It just took the edge off because it was so informational. It took the edge of the informationality of it. It just made it such fun and with a lot of joy.
And finally today, I wonder if you could comment on, is Indian cinema finally getting its recognition? Because RRR did so well last year, all the award accolades. I had the pleasure of meeting all the filmmakers at some award ceremonies, and it was just a phenomenal film. But I'm just glad, I've been a fan of Indian cinema from, Sachi Ray to, just amazing, amazing films. And I'm just glad it's starting to get its recognition now, more mainstream maybe.
Rajmouli has been a friend of mine for a long time. And I was just, I called him and I said, the biggest award you got is the New York Critics Best Director. You don't know how tough it is to get that award. And that really is your homecoming. The fact that they looked at your film and they saw, because all the other people in the nominations were very, very good and very very known filmmakers. And you got the award. It's stunning.
Well, congratulations on What's Love Got to Do with It. It's so great to speak to you again. I'm a big fan, and let's not take so long to talk again soon. All right. Thank you.
Absolutely not, I promise. Okay.
Take care.
Take care.